Tonight, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
The rushing numbers for Pollard last week: 18 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
Second and 3.
He finds his man, complete. That's Price.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
Touchdown, Panthers.
DJ Moore, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
And this is going to be a Commander's first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Over the middle, complete. It's Jackson. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson.
North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Wheaton's got it.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here's Lawrence. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Hauled in by Wheaton over the middle. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Lawrence. Taken in left side, it's Wilson.
Touchdown!
Garrett Wilson.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And this is going to be a Panthers 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
2nd and 4. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw.
And pass complete to Moore. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Price.
And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll run with Robinson.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1.
Pollard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Elliott on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield now, Lawrence. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Lawrence will throw. That's caught by Jackson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7. Lawrence. Well, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Complete to Wheaton. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together. They've got a chance of coming out with a W.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Now a give here to Pollard. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll set up to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Pollard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Price. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Touchdown, Panthers. Donovan Peoples-Jones. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys have now moved out in front. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard.
And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Finding more on the out route for the completion.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll look to throw here on first down.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Back to throw again.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And out of bounds right around the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. 2nd and long. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Out route pass complete to Goedert. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Lawrence. Catch made. It's Moreau. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend in the NFL. In that 1 o'clock time frame, a lot to choose from. But let's highlight the game in Philadelphia. A big one for the Eagles as they get set to take on the visiting New York Giants. In the late afternoon games, one of the best of the bunch will be at Soldier Field in Chicago, where it'll be the Bears. Good stuff to follow on the West Coast in the afternoon window, one being out in Las Vegas, where it will be the Raiders And one final game to highlight. It's Sunday Night Football, and they've got a good one this week between the Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Hands it off out of the gun. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Lawrence. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Lawrence's throw complete to Dotson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr., his second touchdown of the night. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Price.
Finding space at the 40.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
2nd and 2.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down.
61 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 35 back to work on 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Price. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arms saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him for a really nice gain.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Dalvin Tomlinson never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now back to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. They'll look to throw here. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Dallas Goedert from 6 yards away as his guys are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long.
Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Robinson up the middle.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
62 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Wheaton's got it.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Handoff now to Robinson.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Now Lawrence on 1st down.
Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau.
2nd down at 5. On the give, here's Robinson.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Lawrence.
The quick slant caught. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Play action. It's Lawrence. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite
won't make it to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 7. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
On 2nd down, Nolan. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43.
The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Commanders are right back in this football game.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Brought in by Wheaton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Lawrence. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Again, it's Lawrence. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
A 4th quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Nolan, and he'll get it down here to the 43. Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Price.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
They run. Robinson. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Robinson with another carry.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a first carry for their fullback. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They're going to look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few.
What a finish in this one, Charles.